transportation, we're at a tough spot, and we're trying to improve that. We approved in Broward County the penny sales tax a couple of years ago, and that's going to transportation improvements. We're trying to do more. All of South Florida, I mean, you were joking around me when I walked in and saw some of the young associates here. I bet you if I spoke to them, their number one complaint would be how expensive it is for their apartments and whatnot in South Florida. It is expensive to live. And, the numbers get to be mind-boggling. And, I'm on the dais. The affordable housing, workforce housing, homelessness, which is a different issue, but that whole housing thing, I mean, when young people can't upgrade their house because mortgage rates are too high, the prices are too high, those houses stay full. Younger people, the whole flow of the system kind of clogs up, and these prices go through the roof. I mean, you can see what's happening in the cities in South Florida. I always say to the elected officials in Fort Lauderdale, they must have gotten, and they must get crucified when they approve a lot of these buildings with a lot of the density.
Right.
But if you go down to Fort Lauderdale now, it's a 24-hour city, and at night these buildings are busy. There's a Publix down there. My kids live, one of them lives down there right on Las Olas. One of them lives in Miami on Brickell. These are 24-hour cities now that back, when they were approving some of these things, but we don't want that. We don't want that stuff built, but you have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no going back, right? And there's people coming down here all the time. We've had issues that we have to replace some of these buildings now. We're getting to the point where, things have been around for 40, 50 years. We have to redevelop. We have to increase density. We're going to increase density. And I think there's a lot of people that, want to fight against growth, and it's just inevitable down here in Florida. We're landlocked for the most part. You did talk about that every once in a while we get a little piece of the Everglades maybe we could take back, or we could redevelop some land. But here in South Florida, we have only one way to go. We redevelop and go up,